express your individual identity, which was fantastic for consumer capitalism because they could make lots more different things. So capitalism is not an inherently evil thing. It's amoral. It will always spot an opportunity and it will go for it. And what it spotted in the late 1970s, that were these people rising up who wanted to be themselves, and they realized that allowed you to make lots of a much wider range of products than you had previously done before, and people went for it, and that allowed capitalism to make lots more money. You know, you saw all those adverts in the 1980s and 1990s, express yourself. Because I'm worth it was the great phrase. Then what happened? I think a great shift happened, which we haven't fully recognised, which is sort of what I'm trying to get at in the film, is the genius of modern power, is that it managed to do what politics failed to do. Politics can't deal with individualism, because how can you have a political party where everyone wants to be an individual and not be part of something? What modern managerial systems manage to do is square the circle. Look at modern social media. It manages to allow you to feel that you are totally yourself, expressing yourself online, typing it angrily or beautifully or whatever you want to do out into the internet, what you feel all the time. Yet at the same time, what you are is a component in a series of very complex circuits that is looking at you doing that and saying, hang on, if he's doing that, then he's very much like these people over here, which we've categorized like that. So we can say back to that person in the circuit, if you're doing that, would you like this as well? And you go, oh, yeah, all right, because it's a bit like what you've just done. Yeah. And it makes you sort of feel secure within your individuality. So what they've managed to do, increasingly in the modern systems of management, is accept your individualism and your expressiveness, allow you to feel that you're being more and more expressive, whilst at the same time managing you quietly and happily, so you become part of a very large group that you don't see because you're just a little component in the circuit. But the computers look at you and go, oh, well, there's about 300 million of those sort of types. We'll put them in that group. It's not a conspiracy. It's not a group of people going, oh, we'll do this. It's a system that can see from the information that it's reading from you and lots of other people, the patterns that you are part of, and saying, well, we'll fit them all together into that pattern. And it's benign in their terms. If you talk to the tech utopians from Silicon Valley, they will go, this is incredibly efficient. And they're right. It's an incredibly efficient way of managing the problem that politicians can't manage, which is our individuality and our desire to be self-expressive. Its problem is that it's fundamentally conservative because it's feeding back to you more of what it knows you like. Yes, you could argue that modern Protestantism, especially, was again another way of trying to deal with the growing desire for individuality, which has been going on since the Renaissance or before the Enlightenment. This idea that you want to be yourself. Protestantism said, no, you don't have to be what Catholicism says is just part of something you're told to do. You can have a personal relationship to God.